For another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Freddie Peralta gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia, the shortstop,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
batting second, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Striding in, Andrew McCutchen, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Peralta has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels. Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He went deep in the contest last night. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers and 14 driven in. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Roy, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Phillies strand 1, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Zach Eflin will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
The pitch.
Cain.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Turned on down the line. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Brock Holt.
Now at the plate, Brock Holt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Coming on is McCutchen. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
In is Christian Yelich as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here's the 2-0. The high fastball is in there.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Left side, but well foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
1 ball, no strikes to count. First and second now, 1 man out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Three and one to him now. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So coming to the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's going to get down out there. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Lo. They lost the first game of the series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The 1-0. Little chopper down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Harper. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Brewers lead it 1-0. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Gregorius.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, down.
The 1-0.
That's Bolton.
Two balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. So striding forward now, Jed Jerko. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
3-0 now. Eflin stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now batting, Orlando Arcia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is under it. 1 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Freddie.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and into bat next will be Freddie Peralta. Has a look, now the pitch. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. To second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
The center fielder.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Looking at his career totals, Cain carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Ripped down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now back, second baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. One and one, the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Two men are on with two men out. Ball two.
Ball 2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Harrison's got it on to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Josh Harrison stands in. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Josh Harrison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Harrison, often known as J-Hay around the game. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Strike called, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
The pitcher, Zach Eflin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone Allow him to get the bunt down and take the out at first.
Here it comes, 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-0 on the way is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down to second for 1. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1's the count.
Two out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Garcia. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies go down quietly there. It remains 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's just out.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Line towards center field. Williams is there, and he has it for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Here's Ryan Braun now. First offering on its way.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 0-1. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. The next 1-2 pitch. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Hey.
A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Nope.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in to try it again, Jed Jerko. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Garcia rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
Standing in now, Freddie Peralta, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Two and two.
2-2 count.
Full count now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers 3 and the Phillies nothing. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And it's fouled away. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. A ball and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper.
The count 1-1.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Now another 2-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Gregorius is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One left for Philadelphia. Still down 3-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming, here it is.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Swing and a liner. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
So now to the plate, Brock Holt, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 delivery. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Cain rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Christopher Sanchez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Ryan Braun, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. And there's a base hit on the line. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate now, Omar Narvaez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Right side, hit hard. He'll come home with it. The throw is wild, and he gets away. 1 run scores.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
In now, Avisail Garcia. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And he falls behind 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Just hung in there on that one. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's ready. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Okay.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Williams. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw, and this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Settling in now, Orlando Arcia, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Four runs here in this half inning. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
A bouncer up the middle. There's Harrison for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Another good inning for the Brewers. It's about time to roll out the barrel. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick Williams.
Digging in, Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Narvaez is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Adam Hazley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. One-0 count. Here it is. Hazley is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways. Fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. Garcia on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies strand 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Robert Stock gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Robert Stock.
Digging in now, Freddie Peralta. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
For the Brewers, the pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
From the stretch. Too high, 1-0. Pitch on the way, and it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. A runner at second, nobody out. at the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Skied into very shallow right. Harper coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Second baseman, Brock Holt.
Digging in, Brock Holt. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Runner at second here with one man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Fourth home run here in the early going as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
He's set. Here it comes. Ryan Braun is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now the 2-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harrison is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It is now 9-0. Gene Segura standing in. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Throw won't get him.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Andrew McCutchen is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Fastball called strike 1-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Ready with another 2-2.
We got a full count.
Rhys Hoskins will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. In the air now, out to left. Garcia has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
He's set, and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Count is full. Nope, foul ball.
Another full count pitch home. And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
The left fielder, number 24.
Digging in once again, Avisail Garcia. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well,
low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Freddie Peralta. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. First delivery to him on the way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 delivery. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Nope, ball 1. The count is 1-2.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
The 1-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Lorenzo Cain, sent out to straightaway center field. Williams is under it, and the inning is over. Brewers leave them loaded, but they hold a 9-0 lead. New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. In there, 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Stepping into the box, Nick Williams. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate, Josh Harrison. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. This is in the air out to right field. Yelich is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 9-0. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Sir Anthony Dominguez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Scott Kingery will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9, number 4.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brock Holt, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Now the 1-1 pitch.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Now the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. A little roller toward the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next, the sweet-swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Dominguez A 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Yelich is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Braun. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
A 1-0 delivery.
2 balls, no strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-0 to him now. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready now, Omar Narvaez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And that misses. 2-1. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Garcia.
To the plate now, Avisail Garcia. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 delivery.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Ray Black has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Ray Black.
And in steps Scott Kingery. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
1 strike.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. High pop up. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
Into the box now, Gene Segura, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 22.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him.
Outside, that's the ball.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Grounded to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Now at the plate, Jed Jerko. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The third baseman, Jed Jerko.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Gregorius has room in foul territory. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Standing in, Orlando Arcia. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
1 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
That's inside.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. And the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The 3-1 pitch.
Aye. 3-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
The pitcher, number 50.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ray Black. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming in is Williams, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
Victor Arano comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Victor Arano.
At the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. The 1-0 is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Brock Holt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. From the stretch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fastball well outside.
2-2, yeah.
And he struck him out, so a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Harper has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the payoff pitch home. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 6th home run on the season for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
So now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. Jerko has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Brewers have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Milwaukee jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Freddie Peralta earns his first win of the season. Zach Eflin worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 9 runs on 17 hits. 1 error. They left 16 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.